Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Pinto and I'm from the Yonkers Newark neighborhood naturally occurring retirement community. We launched back in January of 2020 and we're here to serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We have lots of fun programs and activities, and we also have a lot of resources for you as well. Our programs include meditation chair yoga, body mind fitness, bingo, and any other programs that you might be interested, like arts and gardening. We have our resource specialist, Alexa Smith, who can help you with finding services and activities out there for you, as well as our nurse, Barbara Simone, who can help answer your health-related questions. We're here for you, we're here for our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our programs. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alexa Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. I'm here to help with application assistance, referrals for home delivered meals, and transportation services will be coming soon. We also offer Zoom activities and Zoom programs. And if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm here to help. Thank you so much and enjoy the program.
Welcome. I'm Barbara Simone, registered nurse. I recently retired from Westchester County's Health Department as a public health nurse. I am now here to try to assist you with any medical or preventive care issues. Enjoy this program, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
So when I manage to get back into my physical body, that's when we can start traveling into the koshas. And the next one is the breath body. I mean, these are ideas from yoga. Are they true? I don't know. They kind of work. I like it, so it works for me. And then we travel further in thoughts and feelings, the stories we create in our minds. And then we travel even further, coming into the witness body or the wisdom body, the part of us where we don't put things in good or bad. We just like observe what is. The part of us that observes the breath body or the body, breath, and journey. And then we travel further in, and this is the bliss body, when we are at peace or ease or flow. When I'm having a really good day on the pickleball court, I'm in flow. Everything just feels right, not good or bad. It just feels right. And then this little part of me is the part of me that is divine. So my idea is that we all have this little part. If you believe in God, this would be God in you. So this part is in me and you and everyone, and that's how we are always connected, even with my worst enemy. So my worst enemy also has a little piece of divinity. That's what I am choosing to believe. I'm choosing to believe that even my worst enemy is part of that person is also divine, just like me. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you.
Hi, Helena. Hi, everybody. I don't know about anybody here, but that was so deep. I just want her to keep going. You're amazing, amazing. I think we just getting to that piece, knowing that the divine, just connecting is so vital. So I don't know how to start this off after that piece, but good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Just thank you for joining us. And, we offer assistance to seniors in Northeast Yonkers. If you know anyone who needs help, please let us know. I have Mark Bennett and Alexa Smith here. Alexa Smith is our resource specialist. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. I'm the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. Hi, Sally. Hi, Helena. Good morning, everybody. If you have any questions or concerns about community resources, benefits, or need referrals to different community resources, we are here to help, and our information will be in the chat. And enjoy today's program. And yes, that was very insightful for a Monday morning and this morning. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Alexis. Hi, Mark, all the way from Georgia.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. This is a beautiful, beautiful way to start our week. When we're leaving September already, it feels like it was just New Year's. And soon it'll be New Year's again. So, but this is a beautiful, beautiful moment right now that we're in the world and in this class. So everyone just make sure that you are staying hydrated, drink water, and let's really dig deep into our spirits and tap into what's happening right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. We have many partners, one of which is the Yonkers Public Library, which has 3 branches, Riverfront, Crestwood, and Will. Please visit your library and get some meditation books and yoga and learn. Keep learning every day. Every day is a learning opportunity. We have our branch manager from the Crestwood Library, Z Bear. Hi, Z.
Good morning, everybody. Magical, marvelous, magnificent Monday, because we're all here together, no matter what happened before and what happens after. We have time together. And when I am with you all, I know that this is a safe place and that it's a good place and that I'm learning and I'm putting things into my toolkit and I'm growing. And that is really important to me as we change the seasons in the fall. Things are changing, you know, the trees are letting go. We're letting go too. It's a good thing. So I'm very grateful for the NORC, for Helena from Adventure to Peace, for each and every one of you for being here on the Zoom every Monday when you can to be with us. And also Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter for providing funding for this and other programs, Friends of Crestwood Library, and the Yonkers Public Library Foundation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am gratitude to you all. Back to you, Sally.
Thank you, Z. And without further ado, Helena, it's all you, Helena.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for being here and providing this opportunity for us to get together every Monday and learn together. We've been doing this for a year now, more than a year, actually. And many of us are here every week, week after week after week. I'm sure there are days when you feel like, do I really want to do this? And yet I see your name or your face more or less every week, and I'm grateful. Because healing and learning is better. I think it's better to do in groups, and a group that is helpful. Some groups are like less helpful and some groups are more helpful. I find this group more helpful. Okay, today we are in air element, heart and lungs, 4th chakra. The mantra that I'm choosing to work with is this one. I allow life to touch me. I allow life to touch me. The sense we work with in air element is touch. Yes, and the heart and lungs. We are going to do like Brahmakasana arms. So I'm using a sock to lengthen my arms. Just something simple to, if you want to create a bind. So if you have a sock or something to lengthen your arms, you could use that if you wanted to. So let's get started with the physical part of this practice before we move into the guided meditation. So the first thing we do is that we decide to take my seat. I'm going to take my seat. It's like signing up. I'm going to do this. Maybe I'm not good at it. Maybe I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but something in me attracts me to this practice and I want to try. So I'm taking my seat. I find this is the most important step for me. Like if I want to try a new sport, it's something that attracts me to this sport. I don't know the rules. I've never tried it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But the first step is to sign up and be curious, and then decide if this is something for me or not. We can always leave, and then we can decide to come back or leave for good. That's my choice. Okay, So taking my seat, checking in with earth, reminding myself of the connection with earth. I do that by lifting my heels and my toes. And by moving my feet, I notice the connection to earth. And then if you wanted to, you could bring your awareness to the crown of your head. And then notice or remind myself or yourself about the connection to the universe. These are ideas that I have learned in yoga, and I don't know if they are true, but I like them. I choose to believe that there is some truth in it, and it works for me. And then if you wanted to, you could bring your awareness to solar plexus, your individual power. And just imagine what would happen if you could align the power from earth, the power from the universe, and the power from you, your individual power. What would happen if those three were aligned? And then whenever you're ready, if you're ready, you could start making the cat-cow movement. Exhaling on the, when you round your back, inhale on the back bending. And already now we are aligning two of the koshas, the physical body with the breath body. So I inhale on my back bend, exhale when I round my back. So I'm aligning two of the koshas. And then coming to stillness, maybe roll the shoulders one way. And then the other way. And then inhaling, arms up, exhale and twist to one side and just stay there. If you wanted to, you could bring your awareness back to your breath. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Maybe notice if there are any tight spots, or I'm sure there are. So where do you find tight spots in your body today? Could you bring breath into that spot? Maybe help that spot to open up a little bit. Release something. Could be a memory, could be a feeling, could be a, I don't know, or it's a story. Inhale, arms up, exhale and twist to the other side. Inhale, arms up, and then bring the hands behind you and holding on to opposite toes. You can stay there for a moment and just notice how this feels. You can stay here, or if you wanted to, you could start shifting your weight from sitting bone to sitting bone. Maybe start creating circles. So we're opening up the shoulders and the hips at the same time and working with balance, very efficient. And then go the other way. And then back to neutral. Release the arms, place the feet in Tadasana, feet, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then lifting that right knee up and making some circles, opening up that hip joint. We store a lot of memories and emotions in our hips often from early childhood. Some of them are conscious, many of them they're unconscious. Finding pigeon pose or seated pigeon. So many of these unconscious memories create unconscious patterns in us as adults. And we don't have to remember everything that happened to us. We can just study the patterns and then determine, is this a helpful pattern now when I'm 54? Maybe it was super helpful when I was 5, but as 54, maybe there's another way that's better for me to act, full action. Okay, now I'm going to use this sock. I'm going to inhale, arms up, and then bring that right arm. I have my right leg on top. I'm going to bring that right arm down, holding on to the elbow for a moment. And then I'm going to find the sock behind me. So Gomukhasana arms. And then releasing back to neutral. Big toes to touch is slightly apart. And then trying the left side. So my left knee comes up, creating circles, opening up that hip joint. And what I'm trying to do is actually release some of the stories from the past. So a lot of those stories are not helpful anymore. And I have a choice here. I can hold on to the stories and nothing is going to change in my life. Or I can choose to look at those stories, release them, learn about them, be curious, and try to observe without judgment. And then crossing the legs. I'm going to use the socks in my left hand. I have my left leg on top, throw it over my shoulder, holding on to that elbow for a moment. Allowing my body to catch up with my mind. So my mind has already decided that I'm going to go into Gomukhasana arms, and then my body kind of has to follow. And then I'll bring the other arm around, trying to find that sock. There it is. And then I'm going to stay here for a while. So in my experience is that sometimes my mind is very quick and my body is slow. And sometimes my body is much quicker than my mind. And that's an interesting observation of myself. And when I say body, I think what I'm talking about is my nervous system. And the brain, of course, is a part of the nervous system. So, you know, it all, after a while, it all gets together. Okay, release that. And then we're going to do a breathing exercise. So I'm going to place my feet hip distance apart again, finding a tall seat, and then bringing my awareness to the right side of my body. Imagine how you inhale into the right heel, right leg, and right lung, and then exhale through the right nostril. So keeping the breath in the right side of the body. It doesn't matter if the breath is actually there, just imagine breathing in your right side of the body. So inhale in through the heel, leg, lung, exhale to the right nostril. And then try that a few times. Inhaling through heel, leg, lung. Exhale through right nostril. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, shifting to the left side of the body. Find your heel, and then inhale through the left heel, left leg, left lung. Exhale through the left nostril. And then when you're ready, bringing awareness to both sides of your body, and then inhale through both heels, both legs, both lungs, and exhale through both nostrils. And try that a few times. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes if they were closed. Move a little bit. I like to move my feet, making sure that I'm well connected to earth again. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up to standing. So leaning forward, transferring my weight, yielding into earth, pushing and coming up to standing. Okay, so let's start with just doing 3 sun salutations. I'm not going to use the chair. You have a choice. You always have a choice. You can choose the chair or not. Okay, so inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. 2 more, same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. And then stay there in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I allow life to touch me. I allow life to touch me. And then release. Okay, now we're going to come into table position. So I'm going to release the knees down, and then I'm going to come on my elbows. Untuck the toes, and then just do some cat cow here. Inhale into back bend, exhale round the back. Coming back to neutral, right leg goes long, open up that calf muscle. You can stay here, or if you wanted to, you could bring that foot up, maybe the opposite hand, or maybe you can take the bind. Release the hand back now. Take that right foot and step it on the side of the chair, finding a lizard pose. And then back to tabletop. Left foot goes back, open up that calf muscle. Lifting the foot off the floor, right arm goes off for a balancing pose. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can take the bind. And then releasing the hand back down, stepping that left foot to the side of the chair, finding lizard. So my knee is moving forward over the second toe, kind of. And I'm trying to keep the knee over my ankle. In these low poses, it doesn't really matter if the knee is not perfectly aligned because there's no really pressure. And then coming back to tabletop. Now, spread the toes and tuck the toes and put them on the floor, trying to spread them, and then sit back on your heels, opening up the toes. And then inhale and come up to kneeling. Now spread the fingers, really spread the fingers. Inhale and create a big, 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 big circle. And then placing your hands in your back pocket. Pushing the hips forward, still keeping the pit of the belly going in and up. So you're lengthening the spine, the shoulders are widening. I'm not releasing the head. I'm not just dropping the head, trying to keep my back, neck long. So it's like a long or elongated back bend. Release for a moment and then try that again. So spread the fingers, inhale, big, 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 big circle. And this time, if you wanted to, you could clasp your fingers and then straighten the elbows. That's another possibility. Pushing the hips forward, getting tall, tall, tall. And then releasing, put the hands on the chair, engage the core, bend the elbows, get the knees off the floor and push your hips back and up, back and up, back and up, finding down dog. And then let the right heel come off the floor, step in between your hands, release the back knee down. Spread the fingers, create a big circle, place your hands in your back pockets. You can stay here or you can clasp the hands and straighten the elbows, maybe lift the hands off your lower back. And then release the hands back to the chair. Keep the elbows close, engage the core, and then push back into down dog. Shift the weight to your right foot, left heel comes off the floor, take that step forward, release the back knee down. Spread the fingers, create that big circle, placing the hands in your back pockets. Letting that left knee travel forward, open up the right hip flexor. Staying here or clasping the hands, straightening the elbows, or find another way to move that works for you today. And then release, place the hands on the chair and stepping back into down dog. Okay, inhale, look forward, exhale, jump. Inhale for a halfway up, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up, exhale down to Anjali Mudra. Stay there for a moment. I allow life to touch me. I allow life to touch me. All right, I'm gonna keep my sock here on the seat so I have it handy. And then I'm gonna inhale to chair pose, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Shift the weight to the left, right heel comes off the floor. And then take that big step back, open up the pelvic halves, finding warrior two. And then just playing around in warrior two a moment. And then I'm gonna grab my sock and I'm gonna throw it over my shoulder. I can help that shoulder up a little bit. And then I'll take the other one and try to find the sock behind my back, finding Gomukhasana arms. Going to release that, moving from here to Arda Chandrasana. So I'm going to hold on to the chair, moving forward, lifting the back leg. I'm going to start by looking at that big toe. I can stay here or I can bend the knee and maybe taking the bind, if that feels fun today. And then releasing the feet back together, bend my knees and come up to standing. Trying the other side. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Weight in my right, lifting the left heel off the floor, taking a big step back, opening up the pelvic halves, finding warrior two. And then just playing around to start with. What does warrior two feel like today? And if you'd like, you can take that sock, throw it over your shoulder, and then maybe find the sock with the other hand, creating Gomukhasana arms, opening up the shoulders, lungs, heart, fourth chakra. Color is green. Release that, and then moving into Arda Chandrasana. So I'm going to hold on to the chair, lifting the back leg up, looking at the big toe to start with. And then I'm going to bend my knee. And then maybe find that toe, creating a bind. And then releasing back down. Now bend the knees and come up to standing. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway up, step back to plank pose. Stay there. My fingers are spread. We're going to move from plank pose to up dog, keeping the spine very tall. So I'm going to move my shoulders forward and widening, forward and widening. My hips are moving towards the chair. My heels are going in the opposite direction. I stay really strong in my core. The back neck is long. And then exhale, bring the hips back and up for down dog. Now walk the feet forward a little bit and then release the knees down to a kneeling position again. Inhale the right arm up, spread the fingers. And then look at the heel, finding the heel, pushing that right hip forward. And release. Trying the other side, left hand, look at those big fingers, finding the heel, pushing the left hip forward. And then release. And then a few choices. You could do both arms all the way up, placing them in your back pockets. Maybe clasping the hands, straightening the elbows. Or maybe release the hands to the heels. I have very long arms, so this is pretty easy for me. And then releasing the pose. Now place the hands on the seat, bring your knees a little bit wider, big toes to touch, and then release back into a child pose. And then inhale, come back up, and we're gonna get ready for the Yoga Nidra part. So you can do it laying down. Another way that you could do, since you are on the floor and the chair is right there, is actually to practice it this way. That's another possibility. So you find something that works for you, and I will get ready for my role. So as you know, this is a guided meditation. So I am reading a script that I've learned from my teacher, Jennifer Rees. The journey, it's a new every week. That is from my own imagination and experiences, of course. You do not have to follow me. It's just a suggestion. I might take you to places that you haven't considered. You might not like it, and you just say, thank you, but no, thank you. That does not work for me, or I'm not ready, or I just don't believe in this. So you take what you like and you leave the rest. And the meditation follows it follows like there is a basic recipe, and the intention is to help us travel through the koshas and experience all the koshas. And really, this is about self-awareness, learning like, who am I really? That's the question we ask in yoga, but that we try to answer. Who am I really? Okay, here we go. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a sacred place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place, sensing the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Become aware of your upper body. Notice breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward. Deep inside and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is your heart's deepest longing? What does your heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your lower belly, pelvis, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Notice the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, and pelvis. Notice your left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Notice the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, lower ribs, lungs. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center. Right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg, left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now, all parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Follow the flow of your natural breath. Notice the inhale, feel the exhale. Now imagine breath in the right side of your body. Inhale up to your right heel, leg, and lung. Exhale to the right nostril. Inhale into heel, leg, and lung. Exhale through nostril. Now switch your awareness to the left side of the body. Inhale up to your left heel, leg, and lung. Exhale to the left nostril. Inhale into left heel, leg, and lung. Exhale through nostril. This time, inhale up through both heels, legs, and lungs. Exhale through both nostrils. Now imagine your body sinking, slowly sinking through warm air, like a cloud filled with water, sinking heavy towards the earth. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine your body floating, floating in cool air, like a feather floating and swirling. Imagine your body floating up towards the sky. This time, imagine body sinking and floating at the same time. You stand in fire. You hear the roaring flames around you, but feel no pain. Your breath is steady and your skin is cool. You close your eyes and notice how your heart breaks open. The pieces that held your heart tight crack apart and float out into your body. You feel them travel around. It hurts a little. Eventually, they dissolve and become one with the bloodstream. Your new heart is soft and vulnerable, like a newborn baby. The grass is green and soft. The morning mist cools your feet as you walk through the garden. The sun is just about to rise, and the low light gives a magical touch to the scene. You take a deep breath and fill your lungs with the fragrance from the flowers. You stand still, and for a moment, you simply allow life to touch you. You feel the tickling and trickling, the love and fear. Someone created this garden just for you. With awe and wonder, you walk on the winding path. Around every corner is a new sight, a new adventure. You notice how bubbles of curiosity rise up in your body. There is a bridge ahead, With a slight curve, it connects the two sides. Water is streaming underneath. It twists and turns and bubbles. Some of the bubbles leave the water and rise up into the air. You watch the rising. All around you, bubbles rise. They get bigger, and soon they carry you up with them. You rise into the air together. It gets cooler, and you are high above the ground now. The garden, stream, and bridge look so small from here. You land on a cloud. Like a blanket, it rises up and softly cradles you. You close your eyes and let the cloud rock you from side to side. In perfect safety, you allow life to touch you. You feel it first in your heart, then your lungs. The bloodstream brings life out into every cell of your body. The sensation of an uplifting force gets stronger. Soon you hover just above the cloud. You reach out your arms and welcome all sensations. There is trickling in your chest. The heart and lungs open up. You take a deep breath in and slowly roll around. You can see the ground now. Your arms are still stretched out and the wind moves you forward. With the tips of your fingers, you make small adjustments to change the direction of your flight. You're getting good at this. Soon you crisscross among the clouds, diving deep and rising high. With a playful mind, you test your new abilities. The sun starts to set and your body is tired. You've trained hard. The wind dies down and you let yourself sink towards the ground again. Your feet lands first, touches the soft green grass like so many times before. You feel the weight of your body. Gravity pulls you close. You cross the bridge and return to the garden. The flowers look different this time. The colors have changed. There is a new fragrance in the air. Once again, you allow life to touch you. Now, remember your heart's longing. the positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on earth. Now, sense your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Take a deep breath into your belly and let it go. Slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take another full breath in. Let it go. Place your hands in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I allow life to touch me. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis and Barbara from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.